Hey guys, this is my first YouTube video ever. I'm Olivia Gilmore, and today we are going to dye our eyebrows a cool color. I've decided to call this the Basic Bitch's Guide to Being a Little Bit Edgy, because I believe that's me. Back when I was in university, I thought I was super cool because I had like purple eyebrows. But I was also like in a sorority, you know, pretty basic. But this is a cool, fun thing to do, and I don't think there's any tutorial like this on YouTube, but I see people do it all the time, usually with makeup. I like to use actual dye because I like to live on the edge. Alright guys, so up first you have to go to your best friend's apartment and take some of her bleaching powder because she's a little bit cooler than you, so she definitely has it. Here we are. My key's not working. Basically, you need, for the first step, you need some bleaching powder. I just have a little bit here. You'll see how I got that. You need developer. I use 20 volume. You could also use 15 or 30 if you want to live on the edge. You need the color that you want to dye your eyebrows. I'm going with purple today. You need some Vaseline, some cling wrap. Make sure you have that cut into like little rectangles like this. And of course some little Q-tips. And I use a plastic spoon for mixing the bleach, just because you only need like a tiny amount, so I think it's a waste to use like a full bowl. Also, I'm super lazy and I can just throw away the plastic spoon, don't hate on me. Or I could reuse it for the next time I want to dye my eyebrows, whatever. And this is actually really important, although it might not seem super important. You need a like a eyelash spoolie here, like this. So up first, I'm just going to go wash my face because I feel like you're always supposed to like wash your face when you do anything with your face. So I'm gonna do that. Oh, and of course you need a mirror too. All right, I'll be back. All right, everybody, we've got a fresh face now. I don't know why the lighting is so like softened. I think it's because I bought this phone in Asia. Anyways, we got a fresh face. I did use cold water because you want your pores closed. I think that cold water is the one that does that. I'm not good at skincare things. So you're gonna take your bleach powder. You're gonna put some on the spoon. This seems a little druggy, I'm not gonna lie. It has a little bit of drug vibes. You don't need a lot. Like, honestly, this is enough. If you can see, that's enough. You're gonna do like an equal part with the bleach powder. Nice. Mix them together, until it's gonna be like a nice little paste. Like this, a nice little paste. The bleach is not great for your skin, right? The bleach is not great for your skin. I think we all know that. So what you're gonna do is take Vaseline. Mine is off-brand, whatever. And you're gonna basically outline your eyebrows where there's, you know, not hair. So like here, not to brag about my natural arch. And it's okay if it's like a little bit thick. I say that about everything. Myself included, especially. You don't want to get it necessarily on the eyebrow because then the bleach might not penetrate it. Ugh, I hate that I use the word penetrate, but you know what I mean. It is dangerous to bleach your eyebrows, okay? And be very careful with it. And it's also not necessary. You can dye your eyebrows without having to bleach them first. It's just not going to be very vibrant, okay? So like if it's your first time, maybe don't do the bleach. That being said, this is my like 50th time or something. So you're going to take a glob of the bleach paste and just lay it on your eyebrows, like also relatively thick. It's hard to do on camera. you know, back comb a little bit on the eyebrows so you get those under parts too. Plastic wraps and just stick it on there like that. Thanks to the Vaseline, it should stick very easily. Looks like I had just enough to perfectly cover. So if your eyebrows are a little bit bushier than mine, maybe use a little bit more. And if your eyebrows are thinner than mine, you're a lucky bitch, okay? Use a little bit less. So now you're gonna wait not very long. I would say maximum 10 minutes. I'm gonna see how long these take and I'll let you know. I just have a couple of bleach notes. Number one, if you've never used bleach by yourself before, I would not recommend that this is the first time you do it. I would say if you've been bleaching your hair for a while, go ahead and try. Number two, if it stings, take it off immediately. Okay, the plastic wrap is to protect it from your eyes because you could basically go blind if it gets in your eyes. So obviously this is a little risky. Some of us like to take the risk. It's what makes us edgy. Now is the time where you sit and analyze your face for 10 minutes. Okay, as you can see, we are just about ready to wash the bleach off. So if you take a close look, they're not necessarily uniform, but for me, I don't mind that at all. I'm okay with having a couple like two-toned eyebrows. So when we wash, we want to start with a damp paper towel to remove any excess ammonia bleach. So let me see if I can do this with y'all watching. Make sure you close your eye that you're working on. It could be insane if you don't. You're actually going to want to wash them with a little bit of shampoo. Just a tiny little bit. You're gonna wanna wash sideways like this, not down, because that is disastrous. It could get in your eyes. I prefer cold water because once again, you don't need your pores like open. Fun fact, the last guy I had over here, he asked if this was a hand towel. And I was like, oh no, absolutely not. But thank God he asked, right? So now you're gonna look like a scary monster with like orange eyebrows. Don't worry, it is normal for them to be orange. And a little patchy, it's okay, it doesn't matter at all, even they're uneven. Literally does not matter. But what does matter is you want to wait until your skin fully dries before you continue with color. So we're gonna hang out like this, take a couple of selfies to show our friends like, my eyebrows are white. And then they'll be like, what did you do? No, it took a little longer than 10 minutes to get my eyebrows fully bleached. I would say it took more like 18 minutes because my eyebrows are very dark today. Okay, so now that my face is dry, we can add the fun part, which is the color spoolie. And you're gonna get your color. Now you don't need a lot of color at all. You actually need like a very small amount. And you're gonna take the spoolie and get that small amount of color. And you're gonna wanna like scrape it against the side so that it's not like goopy. And this is really important because you don't really want the color to touch your skin or else it will just like bleed in and it'll look just like kind of messy and not cool and edgy. So, let's see if I can do this while watching myself. You're gonna wanna back comb. Nice. Back comb. Notice how I'm missing the skin. Don't wanna touch the skin. You can keep dipping back for more. Always make sure to scrape on the side so that you don't get it too blotchy. And you can cut it back. So now you can see I have got some nice purple eyebrows and that's pretty much it. You don't want to wipe it off or anything because that will make it bleed into the skin, and once again that is not a desirable effect. And while it's still drying, you want to be careful and like not touch it or smudge it or anything. Just chill. I honestly usually when I have my eyebrows dyed purple, I will do that step maybe every other day, every 3 days, so that it's refreshed. On the second day, if you think it needs a little more color, you can always go in with some purple eyeshadow or a purple liner. But that's basically it, so enjoy. Hey guys, here I am hours later. As you can see, I have not filled them in or anything. These are just what they look like, dried. Here, as you can see, I filled them in a bit, just with some purple eyeshadow. During the day, I don't like to do it because I think it's a little too strong, but if I'm going out, that's definitely the move, just so everyone knows that I'm like a little bit cooler than them. It's very important to me. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, leave a comment, and if you liked it, take a picture and send it to me on Instagram or on Twitter. On both of those, I'm ThatOMGKid, so that's ThatOMGKID. So, yeah, that's all I have today. Thank you.